one of the most important factors here is what's going on with property prices, with house prices. And that's kind of most easily shown on a very simplistic level by plotting the total amount of UK legacy giving, which is the black line, and we saw that before, against the measure of the average house price in the UK, which is the yellow line on this chart. And you can see that whilst it's not a perfect match, broadly speaking, over time, when house prices are doing well, when house prices are increasing, we tend to see total amounts of UK legacy giving increasing as well. And that's because the value of those house prices go up. That increases the value of final estates when people die, and mean that if gifts are expressed as a proportion of that total estate, so they're what we just call residual gifts in the UK, then that means that charities receive a bigger amount of income from a given gift. So house prices are absolutely critical in terms of deciding the value of gifts, and particularly those all-important residual gifts in the UK. And house prices have been doing incredibly well over the last 12 to 24 months. So house prices grew by around 10% in 2021. And if we look forward, on this chart, we show projections for UK house prices from a number of different forecasters. Broadly speaking, we'd expect that house price growth to continue, particularly in 2022, but then to start to cool off. And there's a kind of range of different views, but likelihood is that the growth in house prices will slow down quite substantially into 2023 and 2024 and beyond. But still, over the space of a decade, house prices will still increase, and would expect that house prices by 2030 could be around just under a third higher than they are today. So we're still seeing substantial growth in house prices, even if it's slowing down a little bit from the very high values that we've had recently. And that means that we would expect the average value of a residual gift to increase from around £52,000 in 2021 up to £65,000 in 2030.